It's news time. Information is power. The current, the news headline. Buhari gets 14-day ultimatum to stop insecurity in the north, urged to fire NSA Monguno. The Northern Ethnic Group Assembly, NEYGA, has asked the Nigerian government to stop the massive killing of people and raiding of communities in the north by bandits and Boko Haram ISWAP terrorists. Spokesperson for NIGA, an umbrella coalition of Nigerian youth group, Mr. Ibrahim Damusa Youth Group, Mr. Ibrahim Damusa said the call has become necessary over the worsening state of the insecurity in the north, where he decried the unhealthy killings in the north while calling on the northern elite to speak out. In a statement issued on Sunday in Kaduna, the NIGA decried the deplorable security situation in the north and demanded the immediate sacking of the National Security Advisor, Major General Babangana Monguno, retired. The group lamented the inability of people from Zamfara, Kano, Kaduna and other parts of the country to access the Federal Capital Territory FCT due to the incessant kidnappings by the bandits on highways. The coalition called on President Muhammadu Buhari to tackle insecurity and stop the maiming and destruction of lives and property respectively. The group, in a statement, gave a 14-day ultimatum to the Nigerian government to stop killings in the north, warning that it would be left with no option but to mobilize citizens for protests until the government is shut down. The group lamented that 5 years into the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, the security has continued to escalate, leading to massive killings and destructions. Dan Musa also noted that the removal of service chiefs and changes in the police hierarchy, that the only office that needs to be rejigged now is the NSA office under retired Major General Monguno. It said that Buhari had failed Nigerians who gave him massive support, believing that as a retired military general, he should tackle the security challenges bedevailing the country. It is on a sad note that this coalition wishes to remind the federal government and government at all levels that the primary responsibility of the government anywhere, particularly the one that was democratically elected by voters, is to protect the lives and properties of citizens. Alas, 5 years into President Muhammadu Buhari's tenure, instead of reducing insecurity, it has escalated, thereby exposing great numbers of our people to avoidable deaths and loss of property in a manner that history has never witnessed before. As patriotic citizens, it is our constitutional duty to raise voices and call attention to the killings that are taking place across the states of the Northern Group region on a daily basis and mobilize citizens on how to constructively engage government at all levels and make demands to end the killings. The group is saying enough is enough, and an end must be put to the mindless killing of our people, particularly in the villages, and the nonchalant attitude displayed by the government and its agency to the plight of people going through horrific experience in the hands of criminals that seemed to have overwhelmed our security agencies. It stated, calling on the president to relieve the National Security Advisor, Major General Monguno, of his appointment immediately. NIGA said, restates unequivocally that Monguno has failed to provide useful advice to address the scourging insecurity in the country and therefore does not deserve continuous stay in office. As a pro-Northern group, we have found it is very important to call on President Muhammadu Buhari to remove the National Security Advisor, Major General Babangana Monguno, retired, whose office and responsibilities are critical to the achievement of comprehensive security all over the country, but hasn't used the high esteem of his office in any productive ways since his appointment as NSA. The reason for this call is not far-fetched. We believe that Major General Monguno was part of the gross failure associated with the tenure of the former security chiefs, and his continued presence in office will make the success Buhari intended to achieve with the changes very difficult, if not completely impossible. And this is the news about Monguno, where the Northern Ethnic Group Assembly, NIGA, has asked the Nigerian government, to stop the massive killing of the people and the raiding of communities in the north by bandits and Boko Haram ISWAP. Their spokesman had actually says that it is better for President Muhammadu Buhari, within 14 days to stop all this killing, and therefore advised that the National Security Advisor, Major General Babangana Monguno, retired, should be sacked with immediate effect. Him as a reward To which Buhari said, "I am always happy to note that the ICPC Special Award to Ikenna Steve Nweke, a Nigerian PhD student from Imo State studying in Japan. He has done Nigeria proud in faraway Japan by displaying traditional Nigerian values of honesty and integrity, which he did by returning a wallet containing a very large sum of money and other valuables to the police. I joined the ICPC in declaring him ICPC Citizens Anti-Corruption Volunteer Group icon. He is indeed an icon and a beacon for our youth. I also congratulate all those to be awarded the ICPC Certificate of Integrity through their agencies." And this is the news about President Muhammadu Buhari, trying to talk about the areas of which the government of Nigeria, under its leadership, have actually done their utmost best, to focus on the prosperity of the nation. Where the president also said that he was going to sanction those who bring in personnel into the public sector without due process, saying that there are a whole lot of people that has been discovered that are ghost workers, and all these corrupt practices are part of the things that are affecting the stability of the nation. Where the president says that for everyone that is being recruited illegally and their payroll, is being padded with them being ghost workers, that very soon the all will be, caught. And the president stated this while delivering the third national summit on diminishing corruption in the public sector in Abuja, and the event was actually organized by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, and they have drawn stakeholders from public and private sectors on the team to come and deliver and how to eliminate corruption for better service. The president warned his administration that they would not hesitate, to punish anyone out of the stakeholders, in the public sector, the head of ministries, the departments and agencies, the MDAs, any one of them that fraudulently, partake in these corrupt practices will be made to face the law. And also, particularly, there are some agencies and departments that have been presenting fraudulently new projects as ongoing projects in the budget. And according to the president, his administration has focused on security, economy, and fight against corruption since 2015 with considerable success. So, all those who are fraudulently presenting new projects as ongoing projects in the budget, they are actually going to be figured out as soon as possible, and they will face the wrath of law. President Muhammadu Buhari noted that despite immense potential in the country, it has been handicapped by corruption, imbalanced economy, and also insecurity. And while he was speaking on the cost of governance, he said his administration was able to reduce the cost by maintaining their promise to complete abandoned or ongoing projects commenced by previous administrations.